Boop, boop, boop. All righty. Da, 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 da. Oh gosh. All right. I am figuring things out. We're going to get this. All right. Says some of these things you just can't do unless you go live, and it is tricky. Close. I don't care about that. Close. Welcome to live chat. Live chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. Technology is being my friend currently. So we are going to see what trouble we can get into today with blueprints. I have it downloaded. Everything is good to go. You see the icon there. It did take it a hot minute, but for only $20, I am good to go. So I think I'm gonna start it and we'll do the cutscene stuff and then I want to try mouse controls. I have a nice like laptop, oh my gosh, desktop like mouse paddy madoodle. And I've never honestly tried mouse mode. So we are gonna give that a little shotaroo here and see what we can do. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure my phone is on perfecto. I have a notepad because so the best thing that I absolutely have to say is I have a notepad and a pen. Um, I'm so excited for this opportunity to basically like new game plus blueprints, right? Like I got to a point where the last time I streamed actually was blueprints and I made some huge discoveries. I drew some maps. It was absolutely a blast. And then I haven't been back to it, right? Because it was towards the end of the school year. Life happens, school happens, activities happens. With three kids, everything happens. So I'm really excited for this excuse to get back in and kind of build off of the knowledge that I already have, but then be able to continue going forward, right? Like, hopefully, we're going to continue going forward. I'd be curious to get on the PlayStation. I should probably do this. Get on the PlayStation and see how many hours. It's got to be like 20 hours because I just so enjoyed, and this is something I continuously am learning about myself, right? I just enjoy being in the environment. If it's been created to a level of quality that I find that I find good enough. Um, if it's functioning at that level, right, of Talos principle, of blueprints, where it's just a space that you want to exist in just over time. I just want to be here. I just want to feel what it feels like to live in this space. I feel like that's just a wonderful thing that video games can give us, and definitely that it gives me. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of get on and get started and see what the game has to offer at this point, as I already have some things in the back of my mind, right? Things that I've already done, things that I knew to do, Um, things that I want to. Your live could not find live video on your YouTube page. Hmm. It says I'm live. Everything says I'm doing the thing. But I wonder if this chat specifically is just not functioning. Let me hit try again. Everything else is lit up. I don't know what this little YouTube chat widget just is not getting the message. Whatever. You sit there. You sit there with your little bad self and figure out what's going on. All right, because I've got sound, I've got video, which I am going to. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Joy-Cons off. I am not a Joy-Con person, and I kind of feel bad. Right? Like they spend so much time and energy making these cool, and I'm not this guy. I'm sorry, I'm not this guy, Nintendo. It's not you, it's me. All right, here we go. What time is it? It's just after 11. I'm excited. Do you guys have sound? Yep, you guys have sound. See, it's just practice ball. Everything is practice ball, right? Evil Vixen said that the other night in her stream, right? Every stream is a practice stream, and I'm all about that. I am very happy to just kind of let life happen, especially when it comes to streaming. I'm a human, and the technology does not love me. Oh my gosh. Okay, always, right? First rule. Do I have to use buttons to navigate up and down? How do I go down to settings, y'all? I don't know. What if I do it on the controller? Does it let me? Okay. The controller will let me. Controls, let's see. Look, sensitive, feel, yeah, do not. Oh, you're giving me. Interesting. Blueprint menu, room directory. Interesting. So if I can bring up my blueprint while I'm going, that's a huge step in the right direction just for my like mental process. I feel like in the PlayStation one, I know that when you were like choosing rooms, it would show you in the lower corner, right? It'd be like, oh, here are your choices, right? This is what we're doing. But like if you're just walking around, you didn't necessarily have an idea of what the blueprint is. And then stroll. I'm super curious what this stroll control is going to be. I hope my volume is okay. I know there's nobody watching right now, but I'll have to go back and watch it and double check and see what the situation is. Graphics, brightness I feel like is great. Credits. So this is how I typically start, right? If it has a separate credits where you can watch, like why would you not? I feel like this gives such a wonderful flavor, especially for blueprints, but for any game, like the way that they treat their thank you, the way that they treat the foundation. Oh, I love that image. The way they treat the foundation of the game, right, says everything about everything that they built on top of it. So I love this. I love, the flavor that it kind of gives to that's a great shot. The computer doesn't ever look like that. The computer screen doesn't ever blank. And the way that the color kind of like hazes in and out is creepy, but not in like a scary way. Like I feel like this game so perfectly embodies that, like it's creepy. It is creepy, but it's not like right? It's not Resident Evil creepy, right? It's not horror creepy. It's just kind of curiosity prodding creepy, right? Like, does that make sense? I feel like it makes sense. Makes sense to me. Oh, I should grab my lap pillow. Where is that? Go for a walk. Here, just a second. I'm gonna want this for my little elbows. Yeah, it's saying it can't. This one plug in. I'll have to see what's up. Because on my end, my YouTube chat says it's fine, but that. I don't know. I don't know. It's so fun too to see these images because you kind of come into the game and you get like this sense and you see these pictures of these places and these environments that you kind of are getting a feel for, and then you go walk through the rooms and experience those spaces, and it's like, oh, 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 I've been here, I've seen here. um, and there's such excitement when you open up a new place. So I'm just going to put the Joy-Cons back on and we'll just controller play for now. I'll have to take the time and see what it is, what I have to do. Do you have to put the little like skate-a-madoodle on the bottom of it? I know those are around, but I wouldn't know like immediately to go grab them where that would be. So that'll have to wait. All right. Let's get situated here. I kind of love this. This setup works for me. I have the camera on a tripod like in front of my display so I can see, and then I have where my computer display is over here so I can kind of like in a spaceship. All right, here we go. New game. Heck yes. You could not have told me. I did not see this one coming. I had hoped that Blueprints would come to Switch. It just kind of made sense that it eventually would come to Switch. Um, I was not guessing they would shadow drop it on us after a Switch 2 indies yesterday. That was not the front of my mind. Doggy bomb. Yay! Thank you for making this game. And with the light, I'm trying to see like how bad my glasses glare is. I think I've got it, so it's not super bad. And I have the light over here so that it's not going to be like more.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Is that a little better?
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The
That's
location
our first, like,
of the room
what?
has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Shall lapse. Oh,
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert.
Such an
S.
interesting, like,
Sinclair.
time period setting. Like, why 1983? Why are we doing that? Why not today? Why not the 40s? I still don't know. And I've played hours of this. All right, grandnephew. Day one. I love that we just like pass by him and head in the front door. Because he's just like the vehicle, right? He's just the reason that we get to walk through the house, how we walk through the house. All right. Let's move. Hello, Mount Holly. Again, I'm a big environmentalist person, so I love to. These spaces are just so yummy, and the way that the trees move a little bit, and you can hear water running, and it's just, oh my god, it's the best. This beautiful reflecting pool. Hello. It won't let me peek in, I guess. And the lovely Mount Holly. Okay. So I know things about the garden gate, and I know things about the reflecting pool. I know down the entryway, down here is where his little campsite is. Oh, I'm like tripping on the flowers here. I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way here. Okay. So what does L do? Oh, stroll is a little faster. I love it. We're gonna go peek down here. I know that takes a point, but it's right down this way. So there's the driveway, right? Okay. It takes me some like feeling out to be able to, right? And here's my little campsite where our character that leads us through the house spends the night because he can't stay the night in the house. Which again, like what a weird, I love it. What a weird premise. It's just so fantastic. And the fact that, right, this story got made, that this wonderful little seed of an idea grew and turned into such a gorgeous experience. Like, every now and then, right, birds will flit by and it's just absolutely the best. I don't know that I need to go down there right now and use up all my steps already. I'm so wasteful with my steps. Like, please be prepared. If you're somebody who hoards steps, do not watch me play blueprints. I am bad. Clunk, clunk. See my shoes. Yes, thank you. Blueprints. You may access by pressing ZL. Okay. Oh, so then this is the menu, right, where it shows you your inventory and how many steps you have and the items that you found that are, right, and like the modifications that you can employ. Only in the event of my death. Okay, so that's now. Oh, that's right, Simon. Simon is our guy. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. Aw. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. Oof, that's some. May not be taken off the estate. May not stay overnight. Start fresh each morning. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same room you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. All my love and wishes. Best of luck. Great. Super great. You're right. So what time is it? It is 6, 7, 8, almost 9. And I love, again, the kind of slow watching that I'm kind of obsessed with right now. You can watch the hands on the clock move, like it's actually, right, time is passing, which I think is just awesome. When you're too tired to continue, call it a day. This is like life stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. Life stuff. Yeah. So I've always thought, right, is this Herbert? But then we don't know who our friend over here is. I love the queen card picture. So it's a queen and an ace, right, to start. Queen, ace. In, what is this? The lobby atrium. I remember what it calls it. Entrance. It is the entrance hall. All right, so there are multiple ways to go about doing this. I know personally I like to wing out first and try and get all the way to the exterior wall, because then you can kind of fill in the center by crossing or doing some of the odder spaces can kind of fit in the center of the house, as opposed to getting out to the sides and then getting pinched, right? Only having, a closet that shows up. If I have a closet that shows up in the center space, well, I can just go up or down, right? And cross over to the other side of the house, where you get a closet, while you're trying to get out to the outside of the house. Otherwise, you're going to run out of opportunities for rooms, before you run out of house space. Which kind of stinks. That's one of those run things. I always hate when that happens. When you, I don't want either of those things. I guess I'm going to do the closet, right? I'm like talking myself out of it, but the way that bedroom goes, isn't going to be what I want. Actually, does it go up then? None of them have a pass-through. Well, I mean, the hallway has a pass-through, but I'm going to want that later in the house, right? Because it can't duplicate. Like, I won't have hallway come up as an option again if I choose it here. So, what do we do? I guess. I am just looking here. I'm going to zhuzh this down just a skosh. There. You can see the top of the screen. Yeah, let's just do closet, because closet is going to give me, or do I do bedroom? Let's do closet here, and then potentially the next, like when we go up and in, then bedroom would feed up better. Let's do that. So let's do closet. I feel so silly, but at the same time, we're going to get items like immediately. So what am I seeing? I am seeing a key. Wonderful. Key. Thank you so much. And a metal detector, which is a great up, bowler hat. Some paint. Have all the little details. The textures on things. My gosh. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so then go across. This kiddo with his like slap feet. Okay, so spare room. This is a great spot to have a spare room because once I go through here, and sometimes, did you hear it? Oh, awesome. Metal detector is telling me there is a key. Always check around items because there can be money, especially, will kind of be hidden behind and around things. Always got to check behind the doors, all right, or behind boxes and things. So we could do storeroom, we could do pantry, because pantry would feed up. Oh, look at it, like actively shows me. I kind of like that one. I think I like that. We're gonna do. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm like, oh, what did I do? All right, so there's an orange. Thank you. There's some extra steps. Let's look. An even spread. There's a couple of coins. Always, always, always check. Usually there is a fruit and some coinage there with the receipt. So I did first right pantry, and we got a buck and a 10 tag. So I had just started to kind of like feel like something was happening with the pictures, like I was starting to understand something was happening with the pictures when I never returned to blueprints again, right? So I am going to try and note when I go through a space what the what the pictures on the wall are. Oh, and then I got an orange and $4, whatever it is. I love this. I love that I can like actively pull up the blueprint, um, and then actively like choose. So you're not going to be like, oh, oops, I picked the wrong. I picked the wrong one. So lavatory is a red room. I don't remember what it does because the red rooms are impactful. Like the red rooms do something to your playthrough. So I'm tempted to take it. And then from there, like, we're not going to have to come back to this space. Just like if I did the guest bed, we would not come back to this space, right? Like once we've gone through the spare room, we've gotten the goodies from the pantry. The guest room, even though it has, so there are frequently items in there, right? There will be keys or money or gems in the guest room, which kind of makes it tempting. But I also want to see what the lavatory is going to do, just because I don't remember. I don't remember what the lavatory does, especially because it is a dead end. I really never chose it. I didn't use it very often, so I keep pushing the wrong button until I've been playing PlayStation recently. Keep pushing the bottom button. Lavatory. I'm not getting any beep beeps, so I'm not thinking that it's going to give me anything this time. Herbert S. Sinclair on his towels. Alright, so let's do this. Second right, did lavatory. No goodies, and we've got a coal car and an auto for our pictures. It's like a Model T, but it's not. It's a little later. But just the like the eeriness, the atmosphere is just yummy. I love it. Have some Lux coffee. Actually, I don't think coffee is a thing in this. Looking out the windows is one of my very favorite things. There are certain rooms um, that I know sometimes I have to choose as interior rooms, but I don't like to. They definitely suit more as like an exterior because like it's almost like it has like a bay window where there's a couch or something sitting, like the games room. Games room is 100% an exterior wall room for me in my head. Um, I see time has passed. I love it. Slow watching. Chapel. This is a horrible place to put a chapel, so I really don't want to do that. Oh, we could put the bedroom here and just be done. Or the guest bed. Put the guest bed here and be done for the day. That would be wild. Don't do that to yourself, friends. Oh, I did not intend to do that. Okay, so apparently ZR is a confirm, is a yes. Let's see if our metal detector goes off. Excellent. All right, check the corners. I'm looking up on the, yeah, there'll be something, yeah. I love this space. The way the light is in this space is just so yummy. And the colors that they used, again, because it is a red room, um, so it does detract, right? It costs me money to use this space every time I come through. Um, I guess my meter's not beeping, so I don't really have to look, do I? Um, yeah, and the guardian angels do come into play in just like what I think is absolutely the coolest thing ever. All of them with their things kind of up at their sides, but then right, the seventh guardian angel carries hers up high. Gotta know these things, y'all. All right, I guess which way are we gonna go? Because we're in the central stack of the house, so we can go either way. But this room, right, this room isn't gonna let us go further in from here. So, uh, okay. Oh, I love it. It even gives me an arrow to show me where I am. That's fantastic. Okay. Um, actually, a bedroom would work great here, right? Yes. And I even hit the right buttons. Man, I'm getting good. Good job, me. Oh, there is a chest here. So we did, um, so central, chapel. We got +2 monies. And then we did second right bedroom. And there's a chest. And the picture is of a tub. And there's nothing. Oh, and there's a bat on this wall. Right? Nothing on the chest this time. Sometimes you'll come in and there'll be things here. Nothing on the hand table. The picture card is there though, so we'll go look at that in a second. The trunk is locked. I do have 2 keys, so I'm absolutely willing to use one. What do we got? Oh my gosh! 4 monies, a gem, and a key? Right? So using the key was totally worth it because got the key right back. Love it. All right. Okay. The kitties are fighting. It's lovely. Oh, Reddington, you're so beautiful. Yeah, that kind of stinks now that I'm thinking about it. Because I have the metal detector and there was a key and money in that chest, but it didn't set the metal detector off. It should. Like, that would be great to walk in and be like, oh my gosh. Isn't she gorgeous with her moon necklace? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And the way that the other rooms like linger in the background is just absolutely the best. All right. Where are we going from here? And I love that I can pull this up. The corridor is always unlocked. Okay, I love that. So we could put the guest bed here, but I need to be able to go further into the house. And if I keep going this direction, yeah, so I think corridor, this is probably a good place for a corridor. Now this room usually has, right, the far table occasionally will have something on it, a note or whatever. These pictures are turned around. Must be a key or money somewhere. There you are. I love it. And this, so we did 3R. What is this called? Corridor. And the far door that is always unlocked has a grandfather clock. Picture by it. Super. Super. And these ones are all turned around. I don't remember if that's normal or not. Okay. Do 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 do. I love that I can hit that. I can pull up my choices and I can hit this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I do have a gem, so I could put the courtyard in. Plus, I do know that having the metal detector makes it more likely that there are going to be coins or keys, but I don't have a shovel, so I wouldn't really be able to dig anything up. Um, the storeroom, I would love to get some of those things. The hallway, I think at this point in time makes the most sense. I could even potentially do like a wraparound, like go another room deep, but then at the end of that, put one of the like dead end spaces, like the storeroom, to that direction. So I'm gonna put to the fourth R we did hallway. And there's a note in the hallway, which I love. Okay, so we come in, and to the left is the match. To the right is the pine. Let's see if I'm gonna beep at all. Nope, no beeps, but the red note. And this says, on a red note, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, which you later come across a note on a pin board that says red notes are lies. So this makes me think doors in the northeast wing, in the east wing, are more likely to be locked. Which makes me want to stay in the west wing, right? Makes me want to hang out that direction a little more. All right, so let's see where we can get. Oh, the parlor. So the parlor is one of those rooms that I love to have be an exterior space. Um, and the parlor, you frequently get keys, money, an apple, or gems by solving the box puzzle. So I'm tempted to put the parlor here, and then we can potentially do. So this is for second right. We're gonna do parlor just because I love the parlor space. I love the parlor. And look at how gorgeous that is. So when it's an interior room, the curtains are like there's like curtains and swag that are up very nice on the wall and try and kind of cover the fact. Um, I'm sad I'm not getting any beeps from my because I have found coins behind things or things. Um, I love the wallpaper in here too. All right, let's see what our puzzle is. Dear Ebbet. How do I? Oh, there it is, next page. There will always be at least one box which displays only truth. There will always be at least one box which displays only false. And there will always be one box, only one box, that has a prize with it. I love it. I love this kind of crap. Love it. Grab the wind-up key, which is only ever in this room. I love that you don't have to like hunt for things. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. Probably not. This box and the white box are both empty. So if one is always a lie, one is always true. See, that one feels like a lie, friends. This one also feels like a lie, though. Second wind-up key in this room. That would be crazy. Why would there be a second key? That has to be a lie. So then that one is true. This box and the white box are both empty. Which would mean that I want to open the blue box. It's true, but that makes that false. This box and the white box are both empty. Which makes that one true. Which makes that one false. I'm going to open the blue box. Sweet! Couple of gems. I'm about that. I hate that we can't open other boxes. Like, I know that's just me, but that you only get to open one box is like absolutely misery. Absolute misery. All right. Right, because this is only a one door, right? Because Herbert, our good friend Herbert, is over there. Click on the door, hit this. So I can put, yes, I can put a dead end, which of course it doesn't give me any freaking dead ends. But we are going to do the observatory here. I think that is perfect. I love the observatory. I love that I get to go to the observatory on my first walkthrough. I think that is spectacular. Look at the constellations. So we're just looking for the North Star. The North Star. Okay. And I'm going to have to move this a little bit, right? Because it's the first time. So we gotta go up. I need to swing it. Yeah. That's as low as you're gonna go. What if I crank it the other way. You need to be able to reach the wheels on it. All right. Let's start there. We'll go around. Oh, I don't think I can get by. That's wonderful. I am laughing. Yeah, see, I can't get by with it there. I didn't think about that. All right, so I've got to pivot the base, and honestly, I think the height-wise, it's okay. I remember having to, oh goodness. I remember having to do some finagling the first time I came in. Okay, can we go the other direction? Yeah. To get it to line up. Now I've got to tip it up. Okay. So that's going to be, go back up here, go back up here. Okay, so I've got to, here we go. Good job. But I don't know. I think we might have to turn it a little bit more to get it to look out the window. We can look in the eyepiece here quick and see. I'd like to get to a certain height, just step off. If I can, yeah. I'd like to get to a point. Let's look in the eyepiece. Is it ready for me to do that? Yeah, see, it's not. It's like, no, lens, you're not there yet. There we be. I wish it made like a little like happy noise so that I knew. But it does give you the eyeball prompt. Oh, there you are, beautiful star. Yeah, and you do have to click. Like I will tell you, um, if you don't remember to click on it, then you don't get the star, um, which makes you more likely to find money in the house, right? Yeah. So, and then this is sadly what happens when you get room pinched. All right. All right, all right. All right, 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 all right. Let's say now, ladies. Yeah? Give me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Uh-oh. That continuity just makes my brain feel so good. Like going from the corridor into this hallway. The wallpaper? Yes, please. All right. So now we are going, oh, it was the blue box. And there were we got 2 gems. And then we did the observatory, which is the second R. And we did the observatory and we got the +1 North Star. All right. I love this. Press it and then look. No. See, that's the thing though. Like if I did need to do something, I could throw the storeroom or the guest bedroom in there, and still know that from the chapel I can still get places. The dining room doesn't have a gem requirement. I'm kind of surprised by that. This is a perfect place for the dining room. Check for money. Although the beeper's not beeping. It doesn't give me much hope, does it? So we did dining. So where are we? What row are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 central. Dining. So I gotta go 4 deeper and then I can come back and have dinner. And I love that model of Mount Holly on the mantle. Like that's just there are so many details. Oh, so we got the stage. We got wildflower. Actually, that might be mustard. I'm not sure. Pictures. I wanted to see what it's gonna offer me for dinner. It does usually give you a menu. Do 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 do. Oh, I don't get the menu until I get to have dinner, I guess. I got very used to having dinner. Where am I? So this door takes me over to this side. Or shall we try and continue to pursue to go further? Let's do that. I like that. Hit the room choices, roll the room choices, hit this. Okay, so now the boudoir I know has puzzle things in it. And it doesn't cost me anything. And it's also leading over to this side again. The nook I kind of want to do just because it's got that tight corner. And then I'm going to be able to fill in that space in the house. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This is 5 central. I did the nook, which has a key. And we'll see if there's any money or anything else. Oh, see, and I'm noticing that the same motif, right? From the fireplace, the mountains that make up the shape of Mount Holly. And then there's that triptych shelf that also makes up Mount Holly. No more beeping. Boo, I love this space. Oh, oh, I love this space so much. Let's see. Oh, there's another key. Wonderful. Check behind. I do. I check behind furniture. I check around things. I love that it tells you beside you on your journey. Yeah. So the nook, the pictures are the tiger, left tiger, and right the tiered server. Right, and there was an extra key ×2. Super. Super. Do 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 do. Elmo's room. Now again, you start asking the questions like, do I go back? Do I work through things? Or do I continue on? Looks like the workshop is the best choice here just because I can pass through. It's not going to cost me anything other than a step to pass through. Sadly, I don't have any items to combine though. So we're going to do 5th, right. We're going to do workshop. Wish I at least had some tennis shoes or something that I could do some modification on. And then it's beeping, which is great. Lets me know to look around for keys and money. Do spell out secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read. The letter is not. Interesting. I don't remember that. H. Habit. Oh, a card key door. Boo, boo, card key doors. What do we got? I don't have anything to work on, but we can still click on it. Metal detector. Yeah, that's all I've got. All I have is a metal detector. Huh. I'm trying to see where the beeping. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, is it gonna let me pick up the sledge? Shatter padlocks. Unlocked trunks. Bangarang. Uh, well, okie dokie then. Sadly, I can't go through this space though because I don't have. So workshop had the music 8 and the sledge. Super. So we shall return. Lose a step. Return and lose a step. And now from here, right, we have another door. Okay. So is it like 5th or 6th level that you start that more and more doors? Um, yeah, more and more doors will have the key code, the key card lock on them. You still see me if I'm sitting back here? Yeah. Or my knees can't. My knees can't take it. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Ooh. I love being able to pull that up. That is just the best. The passageway is tempting, but it uses my two gems. Plus, I already can. The breaker box is super tempting too. I already can get to that space by going up through the chapel, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's open up the space. Am I gonna get any beeps in here? Sometimes there'll be things on the floor. All right, so let's look at which way. Yeah, let's go down. I think that is the greatest choice currently. Um, that's gonna let us pass through out. If I do that, the other two are dead ends. I hate leaving that dead space though. But either way, all three choices are gonna leave a dead space. You know what I mean? So, boudoir. Thank you so much. Guarantee it'll beep in here. There's always something to pick up in here. Pick up this gorgeous picture. Oh wow! Look, it's Christmas in this space with this very cool, huge safe. What? Love it. It's a very 90s looking Christmas. There's a key. Hello. Thank you. I love the details of the shoes on the floor. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Right, which means, does that mean that somebody lit a candle and like walked somewhere with a candle for light? Ooh, Cr3w. I would think it would be beeping if there was going to be more to this space. I have no idea. What this code is. So we went back to row 3. So 4. I went back to, oh, because it had a key card door. So I went back to 4L, boudoir, key on the floor. The pictures in here are the tiered. Oh, so left tiers, right tie. So does that mean that the door that had the 3-tiered display, which I think was in the Nook, right? Wasn't that just in the Nook? Should be that door that leads to this door? Is that what it means? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know to take my word for it. All right. Hit it up. Give me the... Oh, I love that. I don't have the gem to make the nursery, which is a cool, cool space. Like don't want to do it. I guess I'm gonna do the storeroom, because then that puts nursery back on the menu. Gosh, I got so many keys. I feel like this is what happens, right? You start like collecting resources and then you're just collecting the resources you have a ton of. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, Rue. I feel like I should have like classical music playing. Yeah, let's storeroom and then what does this mean? The like doors. So the workshop has the gear on it. The parlor has the puzzle. I don't know what the door means. Something happens when you go through the doorway there? Oh, because the dining room has the little food thing. I'm just gonna, yeah, just to get the no noise. All right, so we'll do 4, right, second left is storage. And they're going to give me what? There's a little man in the boat. Picture. I get a key. Right, which I think that's neat. Like the room that you put the storage room near, right? The carpet matches the room, which is just the coolest thing. Um, okay, grab it. Thank you. Isn't there a gem in here? Also, yeah, there it is. There's like all these stands and things, or sometimes there'll be like tons of money. I love going into this space and finding tons of money. Money, money, money. Thank you. Now I have another gem. Okay, so and in the man in the boat. So there's a rook or a corvid in the corner. Okay, bye. So now my problem is I'm gonna like backtrack a bunch, right? I'm gonna circle all the way back to the chapel, which is gonna cost me a coin, but it is what it is. Passageway, dining, hallway, corridor, bedroom. Passageway. Back to dining. I don't want to go that way. Baño. Bat. Back here. Drop my coin. Back to the door. Ooh, the wine cellar. Shout! Or to the billiard space, which has a crazy puzzle. I really would like to pass through, but apparently we're not doing that. Plus the wine cellar would give me a bunch of resources. The billiard room frequently has money or a key, but I already have money and keys. So I really think I'm going to go with wine cellar. So that is row 2, right? Back to 2, left, wine cellar. +3. Ooh, my pen is dying. +3 gems. I love this space. It's just so yummy in here. Oh. Yeah. It doesn't beep for gems. It beeps for this key. The deposit box key. Number 233, right? Is that what it is? Spin. Okay, super duper. Is there any money? Gonna beep for money? Beep for money. All right, I want to write this down. I've never. MCM. Oh, MCC. X 13. All right, I've run out of space at the bottom of my notepad. We've done enough rooms. I'm out of space. Okay, so the wine cellar got 4 stars. Is the right picture, and then the left is the winding staircase. All right, dead end. I don't understand. I guess I do understand like wanting mouse controls for this, but it's great on a controller. It's great on a controller. All right, let's decide. I guess I'm going all the way back around. Oh, I'm just noticing, like on the observatory, there is a circle that indicates where the um, where the telescope is pointed. That's cool. All right, storeroom. So I'm going back to the passageway because I still don't have a key card of any kind either. Bedroom, which I get 2 steps back. Just fine. It's kind of nice that this is the pass-through space. Dining and that's right, the parlor. Of being able to strafe, I guess. This kid's amazing. All right, so we did the boudoir. Yeah, let's do this one. Hopefully it gives me a dead end, right? Since I can dead end here. This door is locked. Oh, absolutely use it. Playa, please. Um, so the laundry room lets you change resources into other resources, and it's a dead room. The dark room is important. Plus, it's only going to limit. So I know this would give me resources and more steps. Urgh! This one's rough. Difficult decision. Let's do the guest room. I'm nervous that it's not going to give me the dark room again. And it gave me the right, the circuit room, the breaker room earlier, and I didn't use it, so I can't like change the lighting situation in the dark room. And I don't have a flashlight, so I don't know how useful it's actually going to be. Let's do the guest, and then we can go up from the passageway. Because honestly, right now, my resources, I'm kind of good. So we'll go in here. Hopefully, yeah, we'll get a gem. It'll stock me up on steps. Not seeing any other money or anything, just a gem. Which is great. I love it. I love a good gem. Ages since I've seen the billiard room. So, there's a queen's card, like is in the entryway, and the type of vehicle that was the picture in the bathroom in the laboratory. All right, so let's write this room down. Because I wrote down the wine cellar. And now we're back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, second left guest bed. I did get a gem. And we've got the left picture is the queen. And the right picture is the old car. Again, similar to the cars in the garage. But I don't know that yet, right? All right. Plus the metal detector would be beeping, right? If there was something for me to grab. Not that one. That is the boudoir. Le boudoir. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, breaker box. Dang it. I gotta do the drawing room just so that it gives me the pass through. Yeah, because I don't think doing the laundry room, I don't think I can change any of my resources into like a card key. I don't think that is the case. I'm trying to remember if I have picked up a card key in the drawing room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, first left drawing. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Right, so walk in. Herbert. Oh, look, there's just a plate here. Oh, that's right, I only get one door out of here. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like the original art. So I should be able to get something I really want and or need from this space. Which stinks. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. But maybe just the further in the house that I get is as time progresses. Does time progress? As I progress through the house, adding levels. I hadn't thought about that before. I do want to note, because these are the pictures that are different in this space, right? There's like horses and the boy and the girl and the gentleman dressed up. The pictures that are different are here. So it's left is a pilot, right is like a container garden, like a, I can't tell if it's like a walled or like the orchard. It's probably what it is. A walled garden. Yeah. All right, kiddos, here we goes. Shazam. All right. Obviously, I don't want the utility closet. I don't want that. I don't want that. My day is going to be over, no matter what I do. Oh, right, I can redraw. Shout! Oh, and there is why we saved the West Wing yard or the court or the den. So the den always has a gem. Sometimes it'll have a key. Sometimes it'll have money. The West Wing hall. Right, like I can't come up with a reason to do the hall. The courtyard. The courtyard sometimes has a chest that I can smash. Plus it gives me pass through. Plus it's a green room. I have so many gems. So do you know what? Let's do that. Putting this thing in forever in my ear starts to bother me. Let's do the courtyard. So we are doing courtyard. Yeah, see there's diggy spots. So 5L, so 5-second left, courtyard. I love this space. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's gonna give me a locked door. Yep, so there's a shovel, y'all. Yes. Alright, let's grab the shovel. Thank you. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Dig him up. Unremarkable rock. Boo! Give me a key card. Oh, it's not a chest. It's not a crate to be smashed. It's... Oh, boo. Disappointing. I know, I wish I could just like turn up every rock with my shovel. Well, I guess that's it. That's it for this one. Plus, a courtyard on the exterior part of the house doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. Right? This is more likely to be where like would have like that exterior patio, like sitting space would be. Yeah. This is definitely a more interior room space. But that, so this is something that I question too with this kind of space. There's no pictures in this kind of space, so I don't have, what ultimately what I think kind of leads to understanding or the order of things. I don't I don't have that with this space. So, well, fart. That is going to be our house for the day. Poop. Um, yeah, I never even saw like the coat check so that I could save stuff or um I think we'll go back to the workshop just to check things out and see if there is anything I can do. Dining room, nook, workshop. Okay. Like, I know it's not a straight shot. Oh, I went the wrong way around the table. Dining room, nook. Oh, workshop. Oh, workshop. Alright, let's see if there's anything I can do. Assemble. Hmm. So now I don't know if it stays like this or um, if they go back to normal, or if now places that I would find the shovel or the metal detector, I can find this utility. So I'm going to put um, combined shovel and metal detector. I gotta keep track of what time it is. Alrighty, Roo. Greater chance of finding coins and keys. A much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Oh, well. Sweet. Wish you had said something previously. Um, Man, I wish I had a key card. That stinks. I know the pool frequently gives you a key card. I guess as I try and like walk my way back out of the house, I can like look for a key card, but dining hallway corridor bedroom. I don't think it's gonna happen. Dining, that's right. It's frequently like left laying on a seat somewhere. I haven't seen one. I love that it makes you like focus. You can't just, I can't open every drawer. I can't, I can't touch every single thing. I can't because you don't need to, right? And the game's like, Lens, don't worry about that. Just, just keep going. That's what it would look like if there was a cat. Right? What I do? Oh, that's the wine cellar. Sledgehammer. How? Won't you call my name? Your sledgehammer. Hmm. I wanna be. Ow! So time currently is 5 something. It's been almost 12 hours. And this is locked from the other side. We've got to get out, get the garage so that we can get out and unlock that. I was just going to go walk down the little path that I didn't walk down before. But again, this is why, I mean, like when my kids were playing, the youngest just like boom, 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 like checking off. Muriel isn't practicing. Um, was just checking off days. Boom, 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 boom. And it was like, dang, a doodle, my guy. Like, how can you? He'd be like, well, because I wanted to get this room or I wanted to try this. And he was completely comfortable with that, right? He was completely good with um, using a day just to get one new room, just to get one new experience. And I did not play long enough to get to that. It was definitely not. Yeah. Hmm. This stinks. I hate picking rooms in the wrong order so you wind up stuck. I hate that feeling. Oh. All right. So let's call this one day 1. Call it a day. Call it a day. I hit the light and it'll give me my like day roundup, which I love. Day 1. Rustic Villa. Perfecto. Items found 5. Save and continue, please. Please, please, please. Oh. All right, let's go. I'm not going to add to this note. Day 2, the way that it reflects in the reflecting pool is so cool. So cool. It's cool every time, too, y'all. Doesn't get old. Oh. Hold on. What am I seeing? I am not. I am just realizing that I have like windows buried. How do I respond to Twitch chat? Multi-chat is in read only. Sweet. How do I make it? I don't know. It doesn't timestamp when this person was commenting. Sorry. I am not good at this. Um, how can we like zhuzh this so that I can actually see that? I guess I've got it now. I had been focused on making sure that the YouTube chat worked, and I totally ignored my Twitch chat because I suck. All right. And now I can see that. I've got my video running. Okay. Yes, now I can see my Twitch chat. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. I'm sorry. Um, I knew I had like made sure that I was double streaming to YouTube. Um, and I have like live chat where I can type on that, but I can't um the Twitch is not letting me do that. Hmm. Oh yes, show timestamps. Oh, and I can make it I can make the font like super big and totally legible. I love that. All right. Now I can see you, Twitch. If you talk to me on Twitch, I can see it now. Sorry. All right, here we go, day 2. Start over here. I love to start on the left. I'm a lefty, so the left is the right way to go. I really don't want to use the hallway here. I'm real tempted to just use the utility closet though, right? Like use it and be like, "Pfft, it's done, and I don't have to come all the way out here ever again." I love this. So if I come in here, I can um, check for money on the floor first. All right, so day 2, I did first left a utility, and we got rosary and crowbar. And paint sitting on top of like an air handler, which probably not the best idea, but all right, so let's open this Jimmy. Keycard entry system, friends. Turn it off. I don't remember what this means. VAC. I'm gonna just write it down so I can look that up. And then we're gonna go down and we're gonna turn the gymnasium off. So if I turn the lights off in the gym, I can walk through without it costing as much. Turn the dark room on and the garage on. And the keycard system is off. I think this is what I want. God bless. All right, I'm gonna write it down so that yeah, because the VAC thing, like it's like green, red, or nothing. So I don't know, right? So I did gym off, dark on, garage on, so that I can open and shut the garage door. I don't know what the VAC indicators things mean. I don't remember knowing what that means either. I legit, I don't know. I don't know. I do know that the garage never appears on this side. So all I want to do now is like go up the center and like try and get the garage so I can get out so I can open the gate. If I do pantry, right, we wind up not. Like it's fine. It's totally fine, but at the same time, I hate wasting space, right? Um I hate wasting space. So I guess honestly, let's start with storeroom just to start me off again. We're doing store, it's on the opposite side though. So one right storeroom, and it's safety pin with the boudoir carpet. Uh-huh. And we'll grab a coin. Try and grab a coin. A very beautiful key. And a gem. That's it for this space. Sorry, I gotta rub my ear. Rubby, rubby. Alright. A doodah, a doodah, and then it's got a pine in the corner. I don't know if that matters or not, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know. We're gonna find out though. At some point, we will find out. All right. Yes, yeah, lavatory. We'll just call it a day. Definitely den in this one. I like to get the den over on the side. I do. I love the sunken conversation room. We got a so center, first center. Um, Actually, it's the second center, isn't it? Because it's up one. We got left bridge, right bride. Alrighty, Roo. Hmm. He's just not tick-tocking. He's still moving, though. He's definitely still moving. Alright, which way do we want to go? Yeah, let's go this way first, because I want to get the garage. I mean, pantry gives us the pass-through without cutting us off at the end, right? So let's do that. Plus, we'll grab a couple more coins. Usually, yep, usually there's a fruit. All 5. Thank you. 2 extra steppies. Now let's look at our day from the other day. Where's our pantry? The pantry had the buck and the 10 tag. What room had... I know there was a room that had the 4 stars. Who had the 4 stars? Tiger tiered server. The tub and the bat. Sorry, I'm just trying to review notes here. Boudoir had the tiered thing and the tie. Boat picture. Wine cellar. I don't think the wine cellar has any pictures in it. Did I not write down? There was one that had the 4. There was a room that had the 4 stars. That's what's like triggering. Yeah. 4 stars and winding staircase. The wine cellar did have pictures and it had 4 stars and the winding staircase together. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. I sound so fake saying that. Alright, so where are we, ladies and gents? So we are second left pantry. Had +4 and apple. And we've got the winding stair and the 4 stars. That's so interesting. So where was the wine cellar? Is that where the wine cellar was on my last day? Is that where the wine cellar was? So that space is winding staircase 4 stars? I don't know. But then what does that tell me? Like if the space changes every time where I place it, like if winding staircase 4 stars is the code for that room, how do I know? How do I know? Do we keep going or do we go back? Keep going. Keep going. Oh my god, we're already to the security room? It's a great spot for security. Creepy little cutscene here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I feel so bad that somebody popped on and was talking to me and I didn't respond. I'll do better. What do you think, Simon? The music room. My gosh, music room is still a room I've never seen. You've seen the archives? Yeah, I've never actually been in the music room. I'm excited. The wine cellar. Oh, I'd be curious to go and actually stand in these spaces and see if you can see the cameras. That would be interesting. Blue memos true, red memos lies. So I did 3 left security. Alright. View inventory of all items currently in the house. So that you can like plan your run. Love the doodle on that. Yeah, if I ever am in here and I see somebody else, it's gonna bother me. I'll be like, It can be Kim. Oh, that's right, I unlocked all the key doors, so okay, so this one has a 3-tier and necktie. Which boudoir was 3 tiers necktie. So The antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay, well, I don't believe you because you're a red note. Keycard are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate, which is true. Likewise, as a redundant, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yes, that's totally true. That's Swan Song. Yeah. Which I love that it's like just scrambly enough. Um, where the punch clock used to be. Yeah, and like stuff like this, like when people left, they like left quick enough. They left a partial cup of coffee. Like, come on, drives me crazy. Nobody leaves a partial cup of coffee sitting around except me. View inventory. Oh, so it's telling me these are the spaces that I have been through. Okay. Based on the spaces that I have been through, and it will be updated as I go, these are the things that I've missed. And so far, it's nothing, which, thank goodness. Whoa, 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 Jabba. Let's do Swan Song. Oh, and whoa. Am I supposed to guess it's wrong because it didn't like automatically enter? I just hit the wrong thing again, didn't I? ZR to submit. Oh my god. ZR friends. ZR. I mean, I appreciate them having something other than the like affirmative um, as the enter. Oh, and I guess I did hit it once um, to inadvertently choose a room. Yeah, it's like, I know. Oh, internet. Like when the internet used to scream when we would use it. Um, from Cinca. Yeah, no other ones are currently connected. Okay, staff services. Return. Special orders. Ooh. Oh, in a couple days I can get a Plus, I would be able to, like, if I get to the office computer, right, I would be able to connect to this computer and use the, like, check inventory mode that this computer has, which I think is cool. All right. This game is exhausting. Such a crybaby. I love it even, like, prompts me. It's like girlfriend. It's, oh, I don't have that. I hate that it pinches that off, but and I don't have 2 gems to. All right, let's do dining. Checking the corners for goodies. Not finding anything, man. Checking the seats. Pretty sure I've picked up money off of the seats in here. All right, so where are we? We are third center, dining, and we've got the pine roast right, and then fishing pole left. Okay, super duper. Man, I'm so sorry I missed that chat. That's my life though. Can be this testimony. Yeah. Yeah. Quarters always left unlocked. Or do I want to hallway this? Kitty kitty. Let's hallway, because the hallway is not always left unlocked though, but I do have a key. Let's hallway this. And here it is again, stage and wildflower. Which one was stage and wildflower? The fourth central, let's look. Fourth central was stage and wildflower. Okay. Fourth central hallway. Stage wildflower. Again, is that mustard? I think it's mustard. Red note tells me doors in the west wing. More likely locked. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully the other one's not locked and we'll go. I could still do a courtyard and I could get through. I could do a corridor, or shall we do the parlor and get some more gems? I love the parlor, although this is going to leave the parlor as an interior room, which is not my favorite. Like, it's just not as pretty. It's just not. It's still fine, but it's not as pretty. All right. Wind up key. Thank you. Check for any money. Nope. All right. Let's read. Blue box is empty. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. Oh my god. So lie. Right. There's only one lie. So they can't both be lies. They could both be true. True. Blue box is true. This is the blue box. Blue box is true. So that has to be true. That has to be true. So this is a lie. The blue box is empty. So therefore, blue box. Shout. 2 gems. What did we do? 4. first left parlor. I have to write down I did 2 gems in blue. I didn't look at the pictures. Did I write down the parlor pictures this time? I did not. I didn't think about it. I did not. It is coat and cot. Right? That's what those are? Yeah. It'll be locked because I don't have a key. I kind of want to hit this one because I can make sure then that moving on I get something that I want. Plus I still have access to both wings, so we are totally doing the drive. So this time, oh, those pictures are the same. All the pictures are the same. Where did I do the drawing room last time? Observation, storage, wine cellar. Drawing room was 5th left. Drawing room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drawing room is 5th left. Interesting. Let's check for any goodies anywhere. I have not scoured a single thing this time, have I? All right. Which is the pinched door? Oh, neither. I get to go through. Oh, that's excellent. All right. Let's go across. Let's do this one. Can be my testimony. Hey, I don't have a key. Don't do it. Thank you. The commissary is tempting, isn't it? So now I don't know, like if I do redraw, if there's no chance that it'll offer me these same spaces. I don't know. I don't know, but I haven't done the commissary yet, and we've got the gems for it. Although getting further into the house, I know is that's kind of tempting too. Although I can't redraw. I'm gonna redraw just to see. I don't like that it doesn't take me any further. That one gives me a key. Room of a color of your choice, which all of the rooms are blue currently, which frequently happens at the beginning. Sometimes that room can have a key, or it can have money, or it can have a sleep mask, or it can have tennis shoes. The bedroom has a lot of goodies. Do you know what? We're gonna nook though, just because I want a key. Oh, I didn't do. Okay, so 5L drawing. And it's Pilot Orchard. And then 6L is Nook. I'm so thrilled. And the Nook got, looks like cliffs and the 10. Cliffs on the left and the 10 tag. Nothing there. Any chance I get an extra key this time? Frickin' no. Don't give me that extra key. Don't do it. Do we keep going? Part of me really wants to go back. Yeah, let's go back. Because the drawing room, I can right, I can re-roll. I can kind of force it a little bit to make sure I get something that I want or need. Which the courtyard would be nice here. Although I don't have any tools to use the courtyard, right? Let's redraw. I just love to redraw. Oh, and here we got the kitchen. Or the bedroom. So the bedroom I can't pass through. Chapel I can pass through. Kitchen lets me keep going. Oh, and I only get one redraw. Just one redraw. I'm gonna write that down. So we're gonna do kitchen. And I have very little monies. Oh, this is where I remember the menu from. This is where I remember the menu from. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, so the kitchen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 center. Kitchen. And it's tiger. Tiger tears. It was 5 center last time. 5 center. The nook. And it was also tiger tear. Checking to see if there's anything I can snatch. Not looking like it. Thank you for not being locked. Oh, the office. I love that I left the corridor. This is a perfect spot for the corridor. And that's the tricky part, is knowing. Oh, it probably is. Oh, the globe painting and an airplane. All right, so this is 6C, right? 6C corridor. I just love even the vocabulary, right? What was it? Globe painting and prop plane. Just so that I know. Gosh, the quietness in this house is just in my house in reality, let alone. So I know this is unlocked, so I know I can open this door. Closet, super tempting. Thank you very much. Chapel or the courtyard, which the courtyard doesn't give me much, especially if, although it could have a key. So I just talked myself into that right now, right? Like, because it'll have a card key door and it's unlocked. So we're definitely gonna do this one. Oh, I wish I had something to whack that. So now watch this one be locked. Yep. This one will not be. There's no shovel or anything in here this time. Shoot. So I can't. I thought it unlocked all the doors. Okay. So now I have to go all the way back to utility closet, which is fine because I can like do some other rooms and things. and turn the key readers back on. But in security, I can make sure the lock is off. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I know it's not that one. This will be my testimony. Hey, hey. I think I want the parlor, correct? Yeah. I mean, I can try and go through the nook. Aw, Jay. Okay. Oh, patio! It's a perfect place for the patio. I don't have a gem. But I can do the bedroom, which then gets me to move on a little further. Oh, and there's a chest in here. We've got a sheaf of wheat and clouds. No extra goodies anywhere. Boo. This is probably going to be locked. All right, so hold on. Bedroom at 6. Second left bedroom. And we got wheat and a storm cloud, right? And I got no goodies. This will be my testimony. Hey, I'm going to try it, but it's going to be locked. Yeah. Hey. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Chests are never not locked. So go back through, go back through. I think we're going to go through the parlor, correct? Yeah, and then we'll go across the hallway. Oh, thank you for not being locked. I got no gems. I got no nothing. The closet will give me some things. Yeah, we're gonna do closet. 4 right. Uh-huh. Tennies! Nice. Love it. And a gem. Love it. So now I'm thinking that I need to write, okay, so we got a match and a pine. So we got shoes and a gem. We got match and pine for our pictures, for our room code. Yeah, the umbrellone doesn't come with us. All right, so the gem is good and great and fine. Doesn't necessarily help. All right, so we're gonna go back to, I wanna go all the way through to the utility closet. So dining, security, pantry, den, entrance. All right, dining, security. There's only one. Did I even try this one? Ooh. So I should be able to go into the dark room. And I have the dark room on. But I turned it on. Hmm. Oh. The furnace room. What's special about the furnace room? You see that diggy spot, but I can't do anything about it. Okay, well. That was a waste. Yeah, even if you turn the lights on, you still can't see. Right. Shall we gem? I mean, just... It's already after 1, oh my gosh. I found the garage! Yay! Oh my gosh. So exciting. So it's 4-second left garage. And now I get a bunch of keys, which is super. I can push the garage door and go out and unlock the gate. I can use one of the keys to open the trunk. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving person. Lordship. Oh, yeah, I know. Absences must be accounted for. Alright. Did I write down? Oh, I gotta write down. Queen and the old car. Alright, let's hike out. Yay! Let's hike out here. And I want to go open the garden gate first. Love it. So important. Yay! Let's go see what we've got here. Oh. I think I'm gonna do... I don't know that I've ever seen the hovel. I think I'm gonna do tool shed just because I know that I have... okay, well, so there's my answer. That definitely resets. And the sledge, which means I can open trunks, which is fine. So watch out for... The music in this game is so fantastic. It's like not even fun. I hadn't thought about the fact that getting regular keys, so I have to get the car key in order to open the truck. It won't let me smash it, apparently. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, so the bedroom has a chest and the courtyard has a chest, but I want to get back to the utility, so we're gonna go dining den entrance. Dining den. Oop. Seriously? I'm such a fruit. I have to go security pantry. Good thing I've got the tennies, and sometimes I'll get skips. Good thing. Dark room on. I gotta turn the keycard on, but then in the security space, I'm running out of steps so fast. In the security room, I can turn the card key doors. I can just automatically unlock. Yeah. Cheap viewers, the best kind. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Low, high, medium, low. Low. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Oh. But if I set this to high, then doesn't that mean that they would be unlocked? Interesting. Alright. So we did that. So I can just flow through to the dark room, which now is on, and see all the cool pictures and stuff that are in here. I love this space. Orchard, which I've never actually gotten into. HS. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh. I hear you beeping. Why are you beeping? I got a battery pack in the... Oh, this is... Yeah. Dark room. Drawing room. So dark room is third second left. I'm gonna keep track of what time it is. Third second left, dark room. We had a battery pack. I don't know what that's for. It's exciting. I love looking at the pictures. Cinca. Yes, Cinca. I see it. I see it. Oh, there's a key. Yay! Should I be taking note of this? That it's like the dining room. Dining into bedroom? we've got Raven Boat, which was the Raven Boat last time was a storage room. 4 second left, but this time it's 3rd-second left. Oh, interesting. Wonder what that's about. I wonder. That's all I can do is wonder. Orchard, Marlboro. Alright, where do we want to go now? So I can go down to Den, or I can go to Courtyard. 1, 2, 3. I can make it to Den. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to Courtyard, but then I'm done. Yeah, let's go across to Den. Security dining, Den. Security dining. Den. Did I seriously just do this again? God danger. I gotta go through pantry to get to Den. I'm the worst at this game. Commissary. I mean, I'm gonna be done anyway. Oh, I don't have any gems. Is this where I put lavatory last time? Oh, and here's the lavatory. What was it? That. Must return. So this is a perfect time for me to stop. Since my ear is dying too, so laboratory was 2L or 2 second right. Not. Oh, I got rustic villa again today. Okay. Sweet. This was the first. This is this. Alrighty. I am going to call it a day for the stream. That was awesome fun, and I am so excited to be back at this. I'm so thrilled I got the Westgate open, and we can start wandering around outside a little bit more when the necessity calls, right? When we get the pool drained and all those crazy things. Yeah, for now, I guess I'm just gonna say thanks for playing, and it's been real. It's crazy that I'm streaming again. It's so crazy. All right. Thanks for playing, everybody.